guys, good morning. Not an ideal spot, I know, but again, I don't even know that we're buying this vehicle, but if we were, I'd have to rearrange the camera because clearly that wouldn't work. But if I move you guys over here, do you see how that is blocking it? So there's like nowhere to put you. But we are headed to the YMCA for swim class, and then we have to go straight home for speech, which I thought was yesterday, but it wasn't. What's going on here? Stuck in traffic. So straight home for speech, and then we'll have lunch, and then nap, and then I probably will just go over to my grandma's, then wait for Andres to get off so that we can tackle her garage. I heard last night she's getting moved to a step-down unit, which is so... I mean, it's just... I don't even know the word. It's amazing. Literally almost a miracle, because we weren't sure if she was going to make it through this. Like, honestly, last week none of us were really sure, and she has progressively got a little better and a little better. Now her biggest thing is we're still waiting for MRI results, so it's not, you know, 100%, but her biggest thing is getting on the right heart meds and getting her strength back. So she's starting physical therapy, and they have her on a different regimen of meds, and yeah, she's getting moved to a medical floor, which is, like I said, amazing. Not completely out in the clear, out of the clear, whatever. You guys know I'm like bad with some of those sayings, but we're headed there, so yay, let's go swim. Okay, so I realized I did not pick up sesame oil, and I'm cooking the boneless ribs. We're home, by the way. So today is one of those days where I'm just creating whatever. So I have the boneless ribs. I put about 1/4 cup of soy sauce down at the bottom, probably 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. I'm going to do I don't know, unless I'm following a direct recipe, I kind of just do my own thing. So I'm using beef broth. I normally would use sesame oil and cornstarch, but I didn't coat them in cornstarch, so I'll probably just put it at the end to thicken it. And I don't know, just enough to kind of lightly cover the bottom. Maybe about 1.5 cups. And then I have some sweet and sour sauce, because again, normally I would put like raspberry chipotle or a little bit of barbecue in here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of sweet and sour. I'm gonna put some Montreal steak seasoning and a tiny bit of Worcestershire sauce. And see how it comes out. They'll definitely tenderize, and if I add a little bit of cornstarch to it, it'll thicken up the sauce. And we can serve it over cauliflower rice, regular rice for the girls, and have kind of like beef Chinese. So that's what's gonna be for dinner. We'll see how it comes out. What are you doing? You playing with the water hose? Girls are taking the spider webs off of the swings, like the chains.
Mommy,
are you okay?
Can we please clean the car so it will be the minivan so it will be nice and shiny, more shinier.
It actually is very shiny. So I just got done editing the vlog. It's 12:50. I put Autumn down for a nap kind of early, probably about 12:15 or so, maybe closer to 12. Yeah, probably like 12:15. And I was hoping that she would go down early and wake up early, but I don't know if that'll happen. I kind of, at this point, hope she just takes however long of a nap she needs to stay not so grouchy, because she went to bed kind of grouchy. So we'll see. But I went through and was answering comments, and apparently piddle, I know this is 2 vlogs ago for you guys, but piddle is not the right word. It is, that means to pee. In other people's countries, I don't even know where everyone is from, but I'm assuming, I think someone said they're from New Zealand, and piddle means to urinate. I think some other Ireland too. There are a few that it does not mean to like puts around, I guess. I don't know where that comes from, but putter around. I think that's what a lot of people said. Putter around, puts around, like, you know what I mean, just kind of do things around your house, stuff like that. And so sorry if I offended anybody. I don't think I did, but a lot of people said that they thought that was funny when I said piddle, so I'm sorry. We say potty here. A lot of people said that. Yeah, in Ireland we say potter around. Piddle means something entirely different. It actually means going for a wee or go potty. My battery died. I'm finding that it is lasting less and less. Luckily I have 2 of them, but still I'm constantly having to change the battery when I'm filming. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was funny. And what else? There was something else. A lot of you guys want to see the planner video, so that's super exciting. Thank you for all the feedback on the minivans. I am still kind of tossed up. I like the Honda, okay, the Odyssey, but I feel like it's the interior where I'm sitting in the driver's seat is very similar to the Pilot. It's different, but it's similar. You're supposed to be having quiet time. And so for that reason, I'm kind of like, oh, I'm gonna call or check with Toyota to see if they also lend out their vehicles through the insurance. I may rent a Toyota Sienna and see. I really like the Pacifica. Like, that one is my favorite. I love the interior. I love the way it drove. I love the way it looked. I love the stow and go. But on reviews, which they may have, with the brand new ones, they may have corrected all of that, but on a lot of the reviews there are some very disturbing issues with the transmission and like the computer talking to the transmission. So I'm still like, oh, I think it was with like the newer model when it first came out, the newest one, like 2016, 2017. Now they already have the 2019s, so I'm kind of like, maybe it is fixed, but I don't know if I want to take the chance, even though I love the way that it looks and I love everything about it. If you guys have a Pacifica and have you had any problems with it, let me know in the comments below. I know Michelle1218, which I follow her religiously, has a Pacifica, and I haven't heard her say she had any problems. But even with the Hondas, I feel like Honda used to be so reliable, and I guess it can still be. I have a Honda, but to be honest, the 2 Hondas that we've owned, both of them we've had some sort of issue with, and it's always been more mechanical. Like right now, mine's making a noise that they can't figure out what's wrong with it. And we had a Honda Civic back when it was like a coupe, like the Honda Civic Coupe. It was, I think it was like a 2009 or 2008 or something like that. It was Andres' car. We had to literally we bought it brand new. It was a silver one, or black. Silver, I can't know, it was black. And then we took it back and we traded it in for a silver because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. They had completely taken out all the dash and everything, and they couldn't figure it out. So that should have been our first clue. But then when I got the Pilot, I love the Pilot. It's just not, I need more room, especially if we're considering having another baby. I need more room. So the Pilot will probably be okay until we do have another baby in the future, if that happens. But I kind of wanted to transition right now just to make my life easier. So we'll see. I always thought I was an SUV mom, and I feel like I still am, but driving around the minivan is really not that bad. The only problem that I have, and I was telling my friend Adesela yesterday, like, the YMCA is the place where you see the most minivans, I feel like, because it's a family-oriented place. And so when I see a mom walking out with a trail of kids behind her and her loading them up into the minivan, I'm like, oh my god, that's not me already. I'm only 31. So I don't know, I just can't get over the stigma, but they are comfortable to drive. It is nice to have the room. The kids don't fight. It's convenient for sure. So I don't know, I'm still tossed up. I'm not 100% sold on the Honda Odyssey. I really like the Pacifica, but I just can't get over those issues. So definitely leave me your reviews if you have a Pacifica or you know somebody that has a Pacifica, which is Chrysler. I don't like the Town and Country. I don't like the interior or the exterior, and I don't like the Dodge Caravan. So the 2 that I really want to look at also are the Kia Sedona, which I've heard a lot of great things about, and the Toyota Sienna. So we'll kind of play it by ear. If you own any of those, let me know what you think in the comments below, because a lot of you guys have said Kias Toyota. The Pacifica also was like a good one, but I just want to know if anyone's had a bad experience with them or not. So yeah, I'm just waiting for this to export, then I'm going to edit the Walmart haul. So I'll upload the Walmart haul now and schedule this to go live tonight. And of course, by the time you guys are watching me say this, these will have been up yesterday. But I'm trying to stay on top of my upload schedule. It's been really hard with my beauty channel. So many of you guys want to see weight loss updates. That's why I've been trying to give you kind of weight loss updates on here. But I need to sit down and just film a video. I also have a Target dollar spot haul that I want to film, and a try on plus size clothing haul from Zayful.com, which is kind of like rosegal.com. I think I also have it's either Woman Within or Lane Bryant and Target within the same plus size try on haul. And I really want to get back into wearing makeup and doing planner videos. So I have so many good ideas, but honestly, I'm kind of waiting for school to start, because right now I have so little time to myself that it's hard to get all of these videos filmed. So I almost feel like I want to wait to get back rolling with things until school starts, but I don't know. I'm trying, you guys. I am trying. At least I'm keeping up with my vlog channel. My beauty channel has been the thing that has gone to the wayside, and I feel so bad because it's the thing that started me on YouTube, so I want to get back on it, but it's just been difficult not having as much time to myself to do things. Luckily, the girls are, I mean, very respectful of my time, and when I'm like, okay, mommy needs to do this, they'll play by themselves, and like during quiet time I try and edit and things like that, but that's mostly so that I can spend time with Andres when he gets home. Not like he gets home, takes over the kids so that I can edit. If he gets home early enough, I want to be able to watch a show with him or talk about our day or just have some adult conversation, and I can't do that if I still have to edit. So I've been trying to use nap time to edit, to get the kitchen clean, like to do things around the house, start laundry, fold laundry, organize, just to do things around the house that I can't do when Autumn is up. Although she's getting better, I have to give it to her. She's getting better at listening and following directions. She just is a mess maker big time, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm just sitting here waiting, and then I have more stuff to do. I just got done filming my Erin Condren haul and my Target dollar spot, wonder spot, whatever it's called now, haul. And this was one thing that I picked up. It is an under the bed storage. I don't know if it's going to actually fit under our bed, but if it doesn't fit under ours, I can put it under Maddie's. It'll probably fit under hers. But I kept this for our Disney stuff. So I have all of my extra ears except my like extra ears, because here I have my rose gold, like my authentic ones. This is the very first pair that I got. They actually have a similar sequined pair like this, but these aren't all sequined and they're a little thinner. That was the first pair I got back in 06, and this is my 2015 pair, and then my pair from the most recent trip. So this is like all my DIYs, all the stuff that you guys have sent to us. Extra hats, extra bags, backpacks, our magic bands, like all things Disney that I needed somewhere to put it. So I'm going to utilize this under the bed storage. The only thing I need to do is put our lanyards somewhere. If you guys collect pins, I'm kind of thinking I want to collect them like on a backpack or something, because these things are so heavy, and like what do you do with them when you're not at Disney? We didn't even wear these when we went to Disney. I just collected the pins, but I didn't actually wear it because it's heavy. So let me know in the comments below. I'm curious what you guys do with yours when you're not at Disney. Do you just put them on display? For now, I think I'm going to hang them up on my mirror, how I have my Carnival keychains and things. I think I'm going to hang them up like that. But long term, I don't know if that's a great solution. Let me know what you guys think. Good morning. Oh my goodness, you're eating your hair ties again. Where's your hair tie?
It died.
What?
It died.
It died?
Yeah.
Oh. Adam. Where's your hair tie, Mama? Did you put it? Oh, it's down. Okay, good. Down. Well, good job. Thank you for not eating it.
She said that it's out on the floor.
Did you sleep good?
Yeah.
You let Mommy get a lot done. You know what I did? You want to know what Mommy did while you were sleeping? Okay, I edited tonight's vlog. I edited a Walmart haul. I filmed a Target haul and an Erin Condren haul. I got to put away all of our Disney stuff. I made the bed. Started to fold some laundry.
And she got some school supplies for me, too.
I helped Sissy put together her room a little bit.
And I
organized some bags.
And I did part of it by taking some stuff downstairs.
Yeah, the girls, your sisters took trash downstairs.
Yeah.
That's not Dada, that's Sissy. We emptied trash cans. You're not even listening. Mommy did all this while you were napping. You know that?
Whoa.
Let's go.
Mommy, I did a...
Careful. He's silly. I won't show you the rest of the garage because we literally have stuff scattered everywhere, but we just busted our butts. I don't even know what time it is. 5:30 for like 2 hours, hour and a half. I dwindled down my grandma's Tupperware collection. This is what she has left. Her pots and pans, Christmas Tupperware. I have her cleaning supplies. We combined things that she had multiple bottles of, got rid of bottles that were completely empty. She's got like bug spray. Paper towels will go there when she has more of them. I moved these. I'm going to line her trash bags here, and I actually want to get like a thing to hang here because she's got her mop and broom and things that I think I'm going to hang right here for her. But yeah, I put all of her like Swiffer stuff in here and rags and scrub pads in there, and then the same thing over here. This was completely full of stuff, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 empty containers and some racks in case I need them places. But I have her baking stuff up here, some kitchen appliances here, bare shelf, and then her turkey roasters, one for the oven and one electrical one. And I moved this thing, was over on the other side. What is that? Oh, something that fell off the mollies. This was over there, so I cleaned it up and I put her Ziploc bags and stuff in here, and then more Ziploc bags in here, and then here I have like saran wrap and wax paper. And then this thing I completely organized. She didn't have anything in it, so I did paper plates, paper bowls, plastic utensils, napkins, brown paper bags, all sizes of cups, and then I had parchment and freezer paper, and then her Christmas, like she has Christmas cups, Christmas plates, and things down there. So, whew, that's so good. I'm so proud of us. We did awesome. Still have a lot to go, but so far it's looking good. That was a workout and a half. Home. I feel so accomplished for my grandma. We're going back. Please get down. Is that what you said? Okay, come on. Here, open, hands up. There you go. There you go. I just got done talking with my grandma and she's super excited. I haven't shown her pictures. I sent pictures to my aunt and she was like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. So tomorrow morning we're meeting up. Chubby doesn't have to work till 3. He works at 12. So we're meeting up again in the morning and hauling away junk. Hauling it away. So my goal is to hopefully, I mean, I'm sure my grandma would, if when she comes home, her primary focus is not going to be like everything in her house, but I would love to help her do each area of her house. She just has been very apprehensive of me doing it because I'm a cutthroat declutterer. Like, I don't mess around. I buy a lot, I shop a lot, I bring a lot into the house, but I get rid of a lot too, constantly. Constantly, right baby doll? Mm-hmm. He's always like, will you make me get rid of everything? I don't have anything left. Just nodding his head. I can't help it. I cannot stand clutter. So once my house starts to get to the point where there's like clutter everywhere, I just start tossing it. And not necessarily in the trash. Like if it's still good, I'm all for donating or giving to somebody that could use it. But I don't mess around. Like my grandma would hold stuff for people to have a yard sale. Nin's stuff is over there, some of it. And no, we're just not messing with that. Like my grandma is set enough that I told her, I said, if I happen to get rid of something that you need or you use and you're like, dang it, Melissa got rid of XYZ, she can afford to go buy it again. And that way she'll just buy the one thing she needs instead of having 4 of the same thing that she can't even find. So that's the goal, and I feel really accomplished for her because I know once she gets home, she sounds great on the phone. She was able to get up. PT has been coming to work with her, and she just has a little bit more energy. She's able to eat a little bit more. Her MRI did actually show that she ended up having a heart attack from a blocked artery, and they couldn't find it all this time, which is insane to me that after all these bazillion tests she's been through, almost 2 weeks in the hospital, they didn't find exactly what caused it until they had the heart MRI. I don't know, but they have given her a plan of care. She gets to go home on medication. Eventually, she still has to go to the step-down unit, but then once she finishes up some PT, I'm hoping sometime this early next week, she'll get to come back home. I know her primary concern is not going to be what is in her house, but if just one little thing takes stress off of her, I am so happy to do it. And I would be happy to go in and organize the rest of her kitchen and her closet and her bedroom, but I think baby steps. My grandma didn't have a lot growing up at all. She was very poor, and I would say, like, she always tells me, you know, they ate out of cans. Like, they maybe would have a can of beans for dinner, or she had like 2 outfits for school and it wasn't even uniform, so she had to rotate her outfits. Like, she grew up very, very poor, and so now I feel like because she has been more well off most of her adulthood, she hoards some things because of the lack of stuff she had as a child and as a teenager and a young adult. And so she completely acknowledges that, and I think it just is one step at a time. You know, like, she gave up the reins to her garage because she didn't really have a choice. She was in the hospital, and she's like, I need to get it done and I want you to do it. But I think when she gets home, it'll be a lot harder for me to be like, Grandma, you have 2 of these. Which one do you want to get rid of, type thing, you know? I think it'll be a little bit harder. So I'm trying to get as much done before she gets home. Grandma, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. Because I know I was talking to her on the phone. She was like, I'm just so appreciative. But I only took pictures of the clean part of it. I didn't take pictures of the stuff that we were getting rid of. So hopefully she doesn't have a cow when she sees it all. But I did promise her that I would take a picture, let her look at it. And if there was anything in the picture that she saw that she's like, oh, I love that bowl, don't get rid of it, I'll put it back for her, no problem. The biggest thing was just organizing it. You know, I mean, she had a lot of duplicates, but even same thing, just finding like a place for something. Like I was saying about the disposable stuff, she had so many paper plates and paper bowls and disposable silverware and cups like scattered all over the garage. So we found one spot and put it all there, and now she knows where to go. Same thing with saran wrap. She had saran wrap, like I hadn't even heard of the brand. So after we combined everything, now she has one place, she knows where she has it, and she's not, I think what happens is she doesn't find something, so she buys another, and it was somewhere in the garage to begin with, you know, so it was good. It was good. So now we're doing dinner. The girls had chicken nuggets. They had Happy Meals for lunch. What are you gonna do? I had to take something over there to get them to sit. They were on iPads and had Happy Meals. Total great mom moment, I know. But it worked. They sat there, they fought a little bit. Autumn had some cows, but they were fine. It was enough for us to be able to kind of rotate and get what we needed to get done. So now we're home. We're making some macaroni. I think I'm just gonna have my beef ribs over rice. Some brown rice, but they turned out really good. The sauce didn't thicken up like I was hoping it would, but they're nice and super tender, very moist. They have a great smell. So I probably could thicken up this sauce a little bit more, but I think that's why I'm gonna eat it over brown rice, because the sauce will soak into the brown rice and it'll be good. So yeah, that's what's for dinner. It's been a productive day, and I edited early, yay! Very excited.
Good night, see you tomorrow. Good night, see you tomorrow. And Autumn. Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop.
I don't even remember the last thing I filmed. I got caught up watching TV shows. I watched Queen of the South. Okay, we watched Total Bellas, Queen of the South, Alabama Shore, and the After Show. And it's now 11:30. and I'm tired. And you know who I've been watching recently that I'm sure probably every single one of you guys is subscribed to his channel, but I've never watched him before, ever. In my entire YouTube career, never have I ever seen anything that he's done. Pretty inappropriate, but wildly hilarious. Like, belly chuckles is what I get from his YouTube channel. And I'm curious if you guys know who I'm talking about and who you're thinking right now. But let me tell you, Shane Dawson. If you're a fan, I can totally see why. I literally just started watching him because for whatever reason on Snapchat, like maybe a month or two ago, you know how the new Snapchat, like when you scroll down from the people you follow, it gives you a bunch of suggestions. Jeffree Star was on there. And again, I don't know why, I just started clicking, and I actually think he's really funny too. Very over the top, very inappropriate most of the time, but funny. I don't know, like in a dark, mean girl kind of way sometimes. Why I find it entertaining, I don't know. I guess it's the same reason some of you guys find me entertaining. And no, well, that's wrong because I'm totally not like that, but I don't know. Everyone's personality is so different. Jeffree Star is somebody that you have to be a little open to follow him and what he says and things. And I don't really watch his YouTube or anything. I just have been watching him off and on Snapchat. And he was talking about doing which I think is totally disrespectful to so many people that shop at Walmart, but kind of, I think they called it like a riches to rags series or something. And I don't know why I've never watched Shane Dawson before, or his boyfriend Rylan. I've never watched them. And again, if there's somebody that like you don't like, or they're too controversial for you, or anything like that, like I totally understand. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, start any drama or anything like that, but I find Shane Dawson 100% hilarious. Like, hilarious. The last like 3 nights I've stayed up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning watching his videos that are very sincere, like the one that he did with a Graveyard Girl about her channel. I didn't even realize that was like a thing. I didn't realize that's what was going on. I didn't realize anything about TanaCon, none of that stuff. So I've just been watching a few of his videos, and I literally, Andres, he had to work early this morning. I felt so bad. I was laughing so hard in bed. I could barely contain myself. And he rolled over. I had woken him up at one point, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm going to bed. Because, you know, I mean, he had to wake up early, but like the dumbest things, so funny to me. I don't know, so funny. So if you guys are a Shane Dawson fan, because he has a crap ton of subscribers, like 15 or 16 million, something like that. So I'm sure those of you watching, probably the majority of you guys watching, watch him, know who he is, have watched him in the past. But I just can't help it. Freaking hilarious, guys. Hilarious. If you've never checked out his channel, you probably should. But warn yourself, they do not filter anything that they say. And even wildly inappropriate things like talking about, he has a friend, I guess a friend who is probably more inappropriate than he is. So just be careful. Don't watch it around kids, definitely. In fact, he ran into somebody in Walmart and he was like, I don't think that little one should be watching me, because they don't filter themselves. But it is so funny. And it is a little sad too, because he talks about his self-image very poorly. He insinuates that he's big and fat and ugly, and I don't know. And that's sad to me, because with such a huge following, especially people that probably so many of them aspire to be him, I feel like he should show more self-confidence and more self-love. But that being said, I think we all have those moments. So again, just kind of brace yourself if you do, or you know, if you watch. And if you do watch, let me know in the comments below, because I think it's so funny. Honestly, I don't know why, but it's just so funny to me. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to watch a video, maybe fall asleep to it, and be up early tomorrow to go finish my grandma's garage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today. We'll see you tomorrow.